Welcome to the first part of my Counter-Strike Global Offensive Beginner's Guide. In this video, I'll go through the very basics everyone should be aware of and a few advices coming from my personal experience. 1. Mouse, keyboard, headset, and microphone. Contrary to popular belief, you absolutely do not need top-shelf gear at first. All you really need is a mouse and a keyboard that you feel comfortable with. Remember, it's all a matter of preference, so don't just blindly follow someone's opinion. The headset is somewhat a different matter. Sound is vital in most FPS games. If you pay attention, it will reveal the location of your enemies, as well as plethora of other indicators that can help you and your teammates win. Microphone is an integral part of Counter-Strike. It's very important to communicate with your teammates. You don't need anything fancy, as long as it works and your voice is easy to understand. There is a great number of solid headsets, mice, microphones, and keyboards on the market, both budget and the pricier ones. I urge you to do a little bit of research on your own to find something that you like. Pop back on my channel in the future for videos with my personal recommendations. 2. Configuration. This is a difficult beast to tackle overall, mainly because of one of the recurring words in this video. Preference. If you would take a look at 10 random pro players' configuration, you would most likely get a little bit confused. Their resolution will often vary greatly, their crosshairs is almost always different, as are all the little graphical sliders and more. Let's try anyway. Starting with resolution, I would personally recommend to use your screen's native resolution. In my case, it's 1920 by 1080 with 16 by 9 aspect ratio. Now you will often encounter professional players using 4 by 3 aspect ratio and lower resolutions. The reason behind that is usually the fact they started playing back in the 1.5 or 1.6 days, where these were the standard resolution, which means they got used to it over the years and do not feel comfortable with the new ones. Again, this is a matter of preference. The smaller 4 by 3 ratio resolution will make models and surroundings bigger, ergo more noticeable, but the size of your vision will be cut considerably, so you can easily miss enemies outside of your screen's edges. Choose what's most comfortable for you. The next step is mouse sensitivity. It's something you need to play with and adjust as you go. Your sensitivity shouldn't be too low, in which case you might not be able to swiftly turn around, but it also shouldn't be so high that you have difficulty in aiming precisely. Counter-Strike is a fast-paced game, but you still need high precision. Keep adjusting your sensitivity until you find a level that makes you feel both precise and agile in game. Make sure to disable mouse acceleration and enable raw input. Crosshair, another matter of countless debates, but ultimately personal preference. Click here for a tool that lets you customize it outside the game. When you find what you like, just use the command lines generated on the website and apply them in the game's developer console. I recommend using dynamic crosshair for the first few months so you can visually get used to the recoil of all the weaponry. Play with all the other in-game settings on your own. Whether you need to lower your graphic quality to gain sufficient amount of frames per second, change colors of your HUD to something you like, or define how your game behaves when you pick up a weapon off the ground. It's all up to you, and as you gain more experience, you will find the exact settings that fit your playstyle. Copying others is not the way to go. 3. What games mode should you start with? The first 3 big things everyone should learn are aiming, movement, and map layouts. For aiming and movement, the most effective first tool are deathmatch servers. They are fast-paced, train you to aim quickly and precisely, and have the least downtime to do so. Another great tool to improve your aim are aim maps. There is a variety of servers with those available in the server browser. Alternatively, you can download them from the community workshop and practice with AI. For map layouts, first tool should be casual servers, but that much is fine as well. There is nothing wrong with jumping into a game with a couple of bots just to train without the pressure of competing with other people. When or if you feel confident enough, don't be afraid to jump into the competitive play. Many people will tell you that you shouldn't play competitive when you are new, but that is a load of bullshit. You will be placed into a rank according to your skill and can safely play with people on your own level. But remember, competitive play is based on teamwork. Most people who play the competitive mode play to win. If you don't want to do your best, whatever your best might be, just use other modes. Thank you so much for watching my first video. If you found it helpful, throw me a like. If you would like to see more in the future, subscribe and drop some feedback in the comment section.